Um, they said, do men get afraid of leaving women because of the violence that might come after it, the stalking, the threats, and all that stuff like that? You know how females be afraid to leave their abusive partners? They said, do men also get afraid of leaving their abusive partners, even though you could overpower that female? But it's like, due to you being ashamed of things that you've done in your past towards this person, and that person making you feel like, I did this for you, I did that for you, and all this other stuff like that, to the point where the person will never want to leave them, but knowing that they're unhappy. So something about emotionally open, within arm's reach, not giving up, having plenty. So it's like you want to go towards something, but you know that if you do it, this person will get jealous of you or try to cause problems with you, and you're not trying to go through that again, even if it's something simple as getting you sick or causing a yeah, because I know when he was with his ex, he was never sick. And his ex is a powerful person, but she's also humble, because it's like, I would never do this to my loved one. I'm gonna do it to somebody that I'm going up against, which is like, if y'all in a relationship, it's a known relationship, she gonna fight for her relationship against a female that think that they could come in between y'all. And it's not being controlling or nothing. It's just, this my man. I'm not gonna let him go that easily, because I built a life for him and I care about him and I love him and stuff like that. Not because she tried to make another female jealous. Assuming you're against them, but it's their own choices that cause the action. So what they think divine feminine, when they think that divine feminine is going to attack them, it's really a download warning them about, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they're getting a warning that something going to happen to them, but it's not saying why it's going to happen to them. So they feel like, because of what divine feminine found out, that's the karma that they're going to receive. But really, it's like they're getting a download about actions that they're going to make. So it's like God is giving you the time that you need to decide what you're going to do. And you had all that time, and you still decided to do whatever decision you decided to make. So now it's like it wasn't sprung on you, so you didn't have time to think about it or, weigh your options. So somebody gave sensitive information while you were emotionally attached, was used to attack you. Yeah, so while you stressed out and worried, people who act like they're going to be there for you is really just tapping into your mind to see what it is that you so stressed out about, or the next step in the plan to keeping you either in a low vibration, or like getting you to look a type of way so they could justify the actions that they're about to complete with the attacks that they sent your way to. So they kept you in that energy to keep other people from waking you up. They even paid them off. So they know that when you are at a leveled place, you're not really bothered by the attacks that they give you, because you're able to keep your emotions in line. But when you're emotional and you're stressed out and you're dealing with so much, so up against them, you too strong. They gotta wait until. So whoever was dishonest to divine feminine, there's an end or a death, and they're worried about their foundation. So they're worried about, and also they feel like especially with this situation, they feel like that you are planning their death, but that could also mean that somebody who is, that's the saying, it could be happening to you or somebody around you. So the death that they feel is for them. It could be for the person that manipulated them into making a decision to attack divine feminine. They could possibly be the ones with a diagnosis and making you feel like it's about you. So they could be the ones dying, but making you feel like because you chose. No. So you got good things coming. You backstabbed or a Scorpio. In control. Ignore the situation. Go out and search for it. You're ignoring the situation and you find your way through the situation. Yeah, so they thought they was in control until you caught on to what they was doing. Now, oh, that's another thing. Lose control. I had a dream that somebody got into a car accident, and it's like, just because you get into a car accident doesn't mean it's a fatal, deathly accident. It just means that now you don't have transportation. So that's another example of making things sound worse than they is. Oh, she got into a car accident, and because you have a near-death experience or whatever in the same topic or a sentence, or it's a part of the conversation, you only hear what you want to hear. So what you heard was, damn, I'm going to get into a car accident and I'm going to die, versus you're getting into a car accident to where your car is totaled and you walk away and you're just not going to have a vehicle. So they figured that if they stole these things from you, they would be able to keep it because you weren't going to fight for it. And I already explained this, that people they underestimated you, and they thought that they intimidated you, but you fighting for you fought for your stuff back for your kids so that you can move around with your kids and do more stuff with your kids. Because going to the park around people who use explicit language and use substances and all that stuff like that is not nothing for kids to be around, especially kids that could be easily influenced. And then I don't need them going around talking like that to people, and then it's like you can't even be in school because I'm trying to have you with me every day, but when you go to school, you got people assuming and judging your parenting, and don't nobody got time for that because you gonna get me out of character, and that ain't me.